Yo, what's good? What's up, man? It's been a minute. Feel like it's been too long, man, before I last been on here. I had to fix some stuff up. Couldn't make Thursday, but I was planning on. I had a young man that was supposed to be coming on here. Hey, before we get started, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all let them know that we in the building. Let them know that we getting ready to start. And before I start, man, there's something that I had on my mind. A lot of people, hey, Coach Tim was good. Aza was good. A lot of people have been telling me, they said, Ken, you've been too nice lately. You've been allowing a lot of teams to come on here and lie to me. They said, Ken, you have not been telling the truth to these coaches that been coming on here lying. They said you got soft. I said, what the hell? All I'm trying to do is give people an opportunity to speak their piece. Now, what they do after they get that opportunity, that's up to them. But y'all sitting up there telling me that I got soft when all I do is tell the truth. I don't understand that. I'm trying to figure that one out. But since y'all want the old me, the one that don't get nobody no chance, no shot, no nothing, y'all got him. Y'all got him. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Y'all got him. So don't sit there and be telling me that I'm mean. Don't tell me that I don't give nobody a chance. Don't say I'm not neutral. Don't say none of that. Just say he's back. That's all I want. Derek was good. That's all I want. Y'all to say, because this is what I've been trying to be not political when it comes to the babies, but far as being, just giving a team a chance, right? That's what I've been about. But then a lot of people have had an issue and they said that I'm not telling the truth or I don't speak my piece. So now what I'll do is I'll make sure that I'll let people know how I really feel. So y'all got him. And now what that also means, that means I ain't letting up on Fanatic. See, I try to give Fanatic a lot of chances and not give him a lot of leeway because he speak a lot of fluff. So y'all basically brought me back to my first I guess my old ways. So now here it is, man. But before Fanatic get on, I definitely wanted to, talk about this lady that I seen. Right? I cannot play the video. I would love to play the video, but it was a lady that I seen, and the footage got to be from a minute ago, but I'm just now seeing it. And the lady was chasing a young man with an object, right? She was on the field, she was chasing him with an object. And so I'm looking, I'm like, how could you ever get to a point where I don't care how hard they hit your son, I don't care how hard, I don't care what happened. If you're on the football field, you got to expect the unexpected. But the lady ended up pulling a knife on the young man. The young man was running, and the lady was very upset. Now, if you that type of parent, stay home. We don't want to see y'all because something may happen and you may disagree with it, but you got to learn how to be neutral and not look at it like, oh, that's my baby. Like, I mean, I get it. I get it. If you don't want them to get hurt or risk the possibility of getting hurt, don't even sign them up. So what happened from that point is they banned her, they banned her son, they banned anybody that basically knows her, and I think that's the right punishment because if you can't control yourself, you don't need to be at anybody event messing it up to where these kids won't even have nothing to play for. Because let's say that somebody else did something, right? It's going to end up being a situation like College Park, which is you got a whole bunch of people that pretty much have like a lot of incidents that go on, smoking, drinking, fighting, and all that stuff. And then you're gonna have somebody that come in and say, "Hey, we're gonna take your park and we're gonna build some stuff. We're gonna do some infrastructure and in construction, and we're gonna put that here." Y'all been having a lot of fights. You've been smoking. You've been doing all, you know what I'm saying? That this type of situation it calls. So we don't want that. We don't want that. So therefore, I think the lady got the proper punishment. For any parent out there, look, man, it's the game. I understand that you want your son to be healthy and all that stuff, but that's the risk that you take when you decide that you want them to be, on the field, especially with them big boys. Because her son got hit by a big boy, a legit way though. You feel what I'm saying? But I'll say this. I'll say this. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of opportunities that's being wasted, right? And that's why I always say that if we focus on other things, and I'm gonna get to this on Thursday, but it's more so of the business. So if y'all got some young parents out there that want to learn about the business side of things, you know what I'm saying, so where we can prevent these fights and put their focus on other areas, then make sure they tune in Thursday because that's when I'm going to give some information to where people can learn some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But let's talk some football, man. I seen this flyer, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I got it. Let me see if I got it. I seen, is it this one? Nope, not that one. I don't know where it's at. So basically, I seen a flyer, a walk 'em down game. So I've been mentioning 11U. I've been mentioning uh, not walk 'em down game, but Voodoo. I've been mentioning teams like Mac Dolphins, Miami Guard Ravens. Miami Guard Ravens, Ferrari Boys. Right. I've been mentioning all these teams, and so um the team that I have not mentioned was the Walk 'em Down game. And the reason why is because I believe that they lost their quarterback. So I didn't give them a shot. But then I seen the picture. I think they got a quarterback and number 17 that plays for Walk 'em Down game. So by default, I have to give them another mention. I have to also respect the fact that this young boy is a game changer. Now they wasn't able to do it when it came to the game that they played. I believe who was it? I forget exactly who it was, but they should have won the game. They should have won the game, but then they end up choking. They had a lot of opportunities, but Walk 'em Down game was a legit team. They was a scary team, and if their quarterback is anything like the previous one, then they should still be in good standings. But I seen that and I say, okay, well, if they got them back, then maybe they may be a tough team. But then you got the 404 Bulls, who's going to be a legit team also. So therefore, I'm looking at this season, man, in Georgia. They still going to have some really good teams. You got the 404 Bulls at the 11U. Then you got Walk 'em Down game. Then you got some other ones like obviously Voodoo, but then the Nightmare Boys, right? I believe Nightmare Boys. You got a couple other teams, so they should have some great teams. They should, but I left Walk 'em Down out of the mentions because of the players that they supposed to had lost. So 11U just got better. They added another key player, you know what I'm saying? So the Walk 'em Down game should be a really good team. Tanner says in the room near the camera, he says, so we kind of hear the Hey, what's up? Hey, T Street was good. Not much, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting on Fanatic to come on. He about 5-10 minutes behind. So, once he get on, then we're gonna really get to cooking. But man, I've been seeing some news, man, and I seen I'm trying to also get the Detroit City Lions on here. I believe they're a 10U team, so I'm waiting on a response for them. That's a good team. Now I know somebody like T Street ain't gonna respect it, but like I say, they're a good team. So we trying to get all these teams out here that are good, in the front, so we can say, okay, well, oh, if they playing that team, that's a good game. That's what the whole goal and aim is, for this season. But all right, let me see. I see. I'm trying to. All right, I think I seen this too. I looked at this right here, and like usually I'm not trying to get a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to give a kid the benefit of the doubt, but after I read this, man, I ain't know what to think, man. Right? He says, I guess the Texas player, Bond allegedly, right, tried to pay off somebody, far as a assault victim, right? By offering 1,000 and asking her to sign the non-disclosure agreement, according to the affidavit. The woman told Frisco officer that Bond initially sent her a direct message on Instagram, and that pair eventually started texting each other. Says the affidavit says the text conversation then turned into mutual discussion and engaging in one act in particular, which the victim said she would consider. The two eventually met in person in February, right? They met in February and then made an encounterment. So basically, man, without reading all that rest of that stuff. So basically, man, the dude end up sounding like he confessed. And the thing about it is, she could have been talking about anything. She could have see, and that's the thing, man, about interpretation. When you go ahead and speak to somebody, you better make sure that y'all are, talking about what each other think that y'all talking about. Because I'm pretty sure that it could have been a lot in between those lines that, that was left out, and that actually wasn't a thing. And this is why you got to be careful when you sitting up there saying that you're not guilty of something, and then you have text message that's very vague, like the one that they had. This lady, pretty much said that, oh, you shouldn't have did that, or you shouldn't have did that, and he said, and I'm sorry. But here's the part where it's like, this is why the lines get blurred on a lot of stuff. He's saying he's sorry, right? But it could have been, she said, I told you to stop. You shouldn't have did it. This man could have been doing anything. He could have been literally like hugging her hard, too hard, or he could have pushed her. He could have, after playing or something. It could have been anything. But the way that it was, he left it to where the interpretation could have been held by her. So even if he's not guilty, guess what? She said she's the way that she painted the picture, right? She could have said anything to where it's like, damn, he does look guilty. He does look guilty. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why, like, these kids, these athletes, y'all need to start making sure, man, they leave these girls alone. Y'all been seeing too many athletes getting in trouble behind messing with these girls. It's not a good look. A lot of times, man, a lot of them are after these kids' popularity, and they would do anything for some fame. So what we have to do is make sure that these young men are built, what I'm saying, in a way that somebody like Coach Prime is teaching their kids, right? Bringing a Brittany Renner to let the kids know, the players know, hey man, this is how we do it. We'll go, we entice you, right? We allow our pretty face to take y'all, to basically make y'all fall in love with us, but the whole time we got an agenda. So these are the things that, you know what I'm saying, people need to make sure that they are teaching their sons. They're teaching their sons because right now it is a dirty world. It is a dirty game. And a lot of people ain't in it for love. They in it for opportunity. So therefore, we gotta make sure that these kids are super on point. You don't want to be in no situation as Anthony Edwards, where his girlfriend, where the girl that he ended up being with, you know what I'm saying, is upset that he only gave her $1,000,000 and $1,080,000. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to make sure, man, we teaching these kids. Hey, what's good, bro? What's up with you?
Hey man, what it do, man? We
No,
live, we in full effect. Let's get it.
yes, sir, man. You know, I was just talking about some of these players that are basically being duped, as you know, if you will, where a lot of these young ladies are basically using opportunities to steal these young men's spotlight by sometimes falsely accusing them,
Mhm.
or or just putting them in a position to where they would get in trouble and they try to file a lawsuit and make some money off of them. You know what I'm saying? So
So,
teach these kids. That's where I was on. But what's up, man?
man, I'm good, man. I sent you the young cat in Tennessee. You're better at names than me when it comes to people of ethnicity. Uh, because of you being from California, you've had a lot more interactions with those with different names than I have in the South. But the young man from Tennessee, I believe, is the quarterback, and how he skipped spring practice. This young man skipped, Nico skipped spring practice because he was renegotiating his freaking NIL, which ultimately left him without a team because he was dismissed from the University of Tennessee. Shout out to the Vols. I love NIL, bro. I love it. I think NIL is amazing for the game. I think it's needed. I think these kids deserve to get paid. What I think we got to figure out though, what these kids got to understand is, yes, it's a business. It's a business, but learn how to do business.
Right, absolutely.
Learn how to do business, because how y'all think y'all doing business, it's not. That ain't how it's gonna go.
Hmm.
Right? It's not. This isn't the NFL where we can't find another quarterback of your caliber to play, for the Atlanta Falcons, for the freaking this and that, man, for the North Carolina, for the Panthers. You're not one of the best 32 players in the world. I hate to tell you that, big dog. You feel what I'm saying? When we start talking college athletics, it's not that many players that can't be replaced in college athletics. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And this right here, man, unexpectedly did not attend meetings and practice on Friday. He's on his way out of the program. You feel what I'm saying? He's expected to enter the transfer portal when it opens April 16th. He threw for 2,616 yards, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Completed 63% of his passes in his first full season as starting quarterback. He rushed for 350 yards. And that's amazing stats.
Hmm. For
Those are
sure.
good. Those are good stats. Those are really good stats. But I'm gonna just keep it a stat, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stat. He can be replaced.
For sure.
He can be replaced. You feel what I'm saying? Those are good numbers, but those ain't the best numbers in the world, man. Um, so I just felt like, that needed to be said, because in total, like when we start talking Shador Sanders, who we can all say he's a really freaking good quarterback, and he might go on and do some really good things in the league. In his 2024 on a team that wasn't top 25, maybe for one, I think they was top 25 for 1 week.
Hmm.
Shador threw for 4,000 yards, 37 touchdowns. He completed 74% of his passes. So what do we? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
we can keep doing that. We can keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's again, it's not as if we can't find someone else to replace you. But I say all of that to say that sometimes, like you was just talking about before, whoever is guiding these young men, they're not doing it the right way.
For sure, for sure.
They're
And
not doing
that's
it the right way.
and that's the thing, man. To be honest, bro, here's what it is. When you go and negotiate a contract, man, be okay with the numbers that you have the first time. Okay? Because when you up there, you trying to renegotiate and and then you out there, you're putting yourself as if you're in the NFL. See, in the NFL, you already made it. You get fined, all right. You don't get paid for the days that you're there,
Right.
right? Right. So that's the difference. Don't put yourself in a position to where you're going to lose the way that this young man did, right? I think when you look at it, Tennessee did the right thing. What did they do? They told that young man, you off the team. You know what I'm saying? You missed practice, you off the team. You're not bigger than the organization.
Nobody's bigger than the program.
Nobody's bigger than the program. And that man took a gamble and he lost. So therefore, what it did is send a message for anybody else. I don't care how well you play. I don't care how good our season is. I don't care how good you think you are. You're not above what it is that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find somebody else to replace exactly what it is that you think you're irreplaceable to doing. So
Right.
I think that it's great for the NCAA, but at the same time, I am a person that tells people to advocate for their money, but you got to do that in the beginning of your negotiation. You got to have belief, self-belief before you even, decide to even play on the team. That's where you decide to, hold out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Before you get on the field, because if you're not satisfied with what you got, that's your fault.
Facts.
That's your fault. And then you come in there disrupting the program by not even being there, and you the quarterback. Everybody knows that the quarterback is the leader of that team. So therefore, you know, we got to make the example out of you. So Tennessee may not even be the same team next year,
Facts.
but it's a great first step for them because they letting you know, man, I'm not tolerating that stuff.
Tolerating it. You will be at practice. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying? You will be at practice, and we cool with giving people their money and negotiating. But the first things first, we're gonna do things the right way here in Tennessee. But I'm just glad, man. I'm glad that they got handled. I see you. I see y'all, Coach Brown. Supreme did pop out, and I must admit, y'all did look good. I must admit, bro. I must admit, y'all did look really, really good throwing the football.
Of course. That's a given.
Yeah, they look good throwing the football. Some things that I would do differently if I was the defensive coach going against them, but you know, that's just me.
Okay. So this is one last thing far as with the NIL, right?
Mhm.
And this kind of spoke to him about what he stated. Uh Damn, I can't read it. I can't read it. I can't see it.
Take that
Could you
comment
could you
down.
see that?
Yeah, just take the comment down. It says maybe 70 or 80% of the players you talk to, all they want to know is two things. What assurances do I have that I'm going to play, and how much are you going to pay me? I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Like, I'm disgusted because I'm not assuring you of a damn thing.
Right.
What I will do is let you know this is what I have on the roster. You have the available, you have the option to come compete. What I will assure you of though is nobody has the job. And if someone does have the job, then I'm going to let you know, hey, somebody has this job. We always talk about, like, in Georgia, we always talk about if Justin Fields would have got the job the year he was at Georgia, we might have won a championship. But at the same time, everybody understood why Kirby openly told Justin Fields, it's going to be hard for me to give you that job over someone that took me as far as the championship last year.
Mhm.
But that's why we all respect Nick Saban, because Jalen Hurts, middle of a championship game, you're not getting the job done. I'm going to go with this guy. I will give you the option to compete,
Right.
but I'm not guaranteeing you a job. You feel what I'm saying? And money, again, most coaches don't even talk money. Somebody else does that. Again, a lot of time these athletes don't have the right business people in their corner. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the lawyer that came on, not too long ago, and she spoke to this a
Lashana.
lot. What's her name?
Lashana.
Shout out to Lashana. She came on here and said, like, let your people do the talking for you when it comes to this money. You just focus on playing. Don't no coach want to have to, most coaches don't even want to be involved in that process. They want to focus on football. So, but I think the main thing is, man, and you know what's crazy? It starts at a young level, man. I just had this conversation with a kid today about you're going to go and play at a school that probably is beneath, I'm not going to say beneath you, but just not as good as your talent requires, because you're assured to spots to start. Instead of playing at a school, instead of going to a school where you can compete and actually win out the spot. And when you win out that spot, because I know you have that ability, that school is going to take you to higher heights
Mhm.
than this school with the guarantee. But nobody wants to compete. And I think we sit down youth ball all the time. Nobody wants their kid to compete. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times coaches say loyalty. I think that's the wrong word. I think they should say compete.
Mhm.
Compete. That could mean we don't have we're not winning like we thought we would. We got to go back to the drawing board as coaches, and we got to figure out a way to draw this up to make this better. But we got to compete. What has happened to competition keeping our kids in competitive situations? That's why I can respect that you don't like the merge. You feel what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
I can respect it. The only thing I say about the merge is it can ultimately lead to competition on a larger scale. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah,
your state might not be competitive.
but the thing with that though, everybody that merged not even looking to travel.
That's where the weakness comes in, bro. That's where the weakness. Y'all don't want to compete. You know what I'm saying? Make these babies compete. Let's get back to competition. Let's get back to strong leagues. And if you ain't gonna be in a league, you gonna merge, bro. I'm just getting to the point. Merge teams who don't play high level football national teams. I'm disgusted with you. I'm gonna call you out. I'm just not feeling it, bro. I'm not gonna give you all that. Like when people come to me and be like, we played 50 games. Okay, let's keep it 1,000. 10 to 15 of those games were competitive.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? 15 of those games were competitive. And then they might be three of the same team that you might play the team three times. You know what I'm saying? You might have played one competitive team three times. You know what I'm saying? So I think about Bessemer. If Bessemer 9U, because this is when I might critique them. They 10U last year might have played, let's say they played 25 games. Let's be real. How many of them were competitive though?
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of games aren't competitive.
And
So
here's a kicker for me. Get all the players and then sit there and talk mess to everybody else in different leagues as if you didn't cheat I say cheat the process.
damn,
As if you did not cheat the process.
damn.
And then get upset because teams don't want to play. But it's like, bro, okay, you merged to play local? That don't make a lick of sense to me, bro. How the hell we merging just to play local teams and you unwilling to travel? That don't make a bro.
Yes.
That give me a headache, bro. I ain't
That's
gonna lie to
right,
you.
bro. This man said you merge just to play local.
Just to play local, bro. Tell me how that makes sense. It don't
It
make a lick of
doesn't.
sense. It's
It
like, and
doesn't.
then you get upset when people don't want to play you. You know what I'm saying? They decided to go into a league that they may not have known that you were going to be in, especially after having those super teams and stuff like that, having all of the best talent. Then um here's the you said who we talking about? Shit, name it. Whoever
Yeah,
merged and
whoever
don't
ain't
want to play.
merging
That's
ain't
what we
playing no
talking
game.
about.
Yeah, Whoever merging and ain't playing
Whoever,
no games.
yes, whoever merger don't want to play the games. You know what I'm saying? That's who we talking about. Like it don't make a lick of sense, man.
Or
But
even,
I'll
I'm
say
even
this,
talking
because
about national teams. I'm
you
even
did.
talking about national teams that's out here not trying to compete. You feel what I'm saying? T Streets, you know about them teams. We call them out all the time. You the main one. I call out a national team. You got some of the top talent in your state. Because it ain't even got to be a merge, Ken. It could be a national team that got the top talent in their state. And guess what? They chilling. But then when they win 2-3 games that's on a national level, they jumping in the rankings, bro. Now, this year, I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm going to do everything in my power to call out the respectable Jonah Clayton in the ranking system for giving teams that play 2 to 3 national games a year. I don't care about none of that league. I don't care about then you went don't go national. If you can't play the games, you don't need to go national. Or
Hey. But hold on, no. This is what I think that people are wanting to do.
mhm,
They're wanting to get in the rankings, right? And play the local team. So they want their cake and eat it too. They want to play local and still get national recognition.
right.
That's what's going on.
Isn't that
But
nice?
T Street says must be talking about the Seahawks.
I
Now
mean,
you did bring up the Seahawks a while ago. I want to say about 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago,
mhm.
when you're saying that they were playing local teams and they wanted to play local teams.
Oh, he's
They
talking about the
talking
boy.
about
Boy, shout out to Step on. He talking about Step on. Shout out to Step on.
yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. But you did mention them, you know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is like, what are we doing? Are they gotta do they have a national schedule? Are they playing those teams that are
I'm gonna
supposed
reach
to be
out.
national?
I definitely I gotta reach out to coach. I gotta reach out.
Because we can't sit there and talk national and all that stuff, bro, and we ain't playing.
Yeah, I
You know what
got
I'm saying? I don't know if that he trying to justify the team that he got, and say, oh man, we plan on going national, but then you plan on these, you playing versus these teams that you're gonna beat. That right there, that's when you don't get no credit. I turn my head away and say,
I
well,
turned my head around.
and then I'll say, man, who next?
Hey
Who
man,
else? Who else out there, bro? Okay, we already know they ain't trying to play nobody, man. We ain't doing that, bro.
I turned my
This
head.
year, you will get exposed, bro.
I
If
agree.
I don't want to hear how good you are. You want to go nationals. You want to play the best, but you're not playing the best. We don't care if you want who you want to play. We want to see who you got on that schedule and who you're playing, because everybody been just talking, but ain't not many coaches have been backing up what they said that they want to do.
Right,
So
right.
I'm not listening to what anybody has to say anymore. What I am going to do is I'm going to look at who you're playing and say, oh, yeah, damn, they trying to prove themselves. Because if it's not that, it's over, bro.
Right.
It's over. You're not being talked about. We're going to put you in the category of, of everybody else
Yep, yep. And they
that's
don't
playing
get
low.
it. They think we joking, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm doing everything in my power this year to give the people that deserve the light, the light.
For sure.
The people that deserve the light. Don't worry. I'm grabbing the cape. I'm grabbing my cape and I'm putting it on for you, bro. Like I'm gonna grab the fanatic cape, bro. I'm grabbing my sports fanatic cape, my fanatic media cape, bro, and I'm putting it on, bro. I'm
Uh
putting the cape on, bro.
oh.
I'm coming to save y'all.
Uh
I'm coming to save y'all this year, bro. When y'all see this cape on, just know I'm talking business.
oh.
I'm coming to save somebody.
Hey,
The teams that's not getting credit, hold up. There is a team we need to talk about, Ken.
for sure.
This is what I'm going to do because last year, bro, it was some teams left out, but I didn't put the cape on for them, and I'm embarrassed.
Mm.
Well, Homer, I'm sorry. I didn't put the cape on for y'all. I didn't put it on. I let teams who y'all beat because they beat, and not all this triangle theory. But I should have put the cape on, the cape of
For
justice.
sure. Hey, now you look, you had it halfway on. You just didn't tie it. You
I
didn't
didn't
tie
tie
it.
it. The
Yeah,
cape of justice will come out this year, bro.
yeah, for
The cape
sure.
of justice. We're gonna get
Yeah,
justice for these guys, bro. We're
yeah.
gonna make these games happen. You know, we setting up a lot of games, but we gonna see if those games are played. And if they not played, we're gonna find out why. When them games ain't played, bro,
Oh
we
yeah.
find out why. Guess what we gonna do, bro? We're gonna put the cape of justice on. And I don't care who you did play. I don't care who you. I want to know why you didn't play them.
Right,
What
right.
didn't you
Hey, hold
do?
on. Yeah. Like you said. Yeah, like you said. If y'all came on this show and the games don't get played,
We gonna find out why.
we definitely gonna find out why, and we gonna expose that.
We gonna
Y'all came
expose.
on here to get some exposure. Then, not just that, y'all proved T Street to be right. We
We
can't let
ain't
T
proven
Street
T
be
Street
right.
right in
Not
2020.
on this one.
Not on this one.
Not on this one,
We
Craig.
done.
Hey, cause T Street been saying, man, y'all letting these guys on, man.
But you
You
ain't gonna
know,
play.
they ain't earned it. They ain't gonna play. They already ducking. I'm hoping that's one time T Street is wrong. Cause right now, that man don't believe y'all. He don't believe you. You need more people. That's what he's saying.
I agree.
So please don't prove him right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. PA Trenches, I still haven't heard from my guys. Where is Coach Juice? I know for a fact that they, rock to the beat of their own drum. But still, the man asked me. I told him, I said, Coach, I'm gonna get that game for you. So Coach came on here. We're gonna get past the deposit and all that. Only thing now is to do is to set the game up. Call him, set it up. That's it. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? The game, it should definitely be played. But we not
We're gonna give him time.
saving
We're gonna
nobody.
give him time. He's a champion. I respect his championship.
Okay, is the game gonna be played though? Do
I
you think?
absolutely. But at the end of the day, we know they coming down here, so I believe the game will get played.
Okay.
We know they coming down here, and you know what? That's where I gotta give respect to, the Frankfurts, because they got a date set to come here to Georgia.
Right, for
The
sure.
Eastside Raiders, they're going to Bessemer's tournament. You feel what I'm saying? And it's many other people that have already said from North, Southfield Falcons, they're going to continue. They're going to Bessemer's tournament. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So it's plenty teams, bro, that I just got so much respect for that's going. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro, where I'm not letting all this see, this is why I don't do all this Georgia versus everybody bull jive. Because Georgia don't ever want to leave, bro. Georgia
For
don't ever
sure.
want to leave, bro. And I'm kind of on that vibe with Florida too. Like y'all want all these teams from across the world to come here, and I don't want to hear all that bull jive about you where the best teams at. Man, shut up, man. Either you national or you not. Use a local nigga too.
Hey, for real.
Use the word, but use a local person too. That's
Hey, man.
local, bro. That's trash. That's not like Georgia teams want to sit in Georgia all year or go 2 hours away, then go down to Florida. And then go down and say we the national champs and ain't never been outside of the South.
For sure.
You don't even know what a damn union look like. You a damn Confederate flag at this point, bro. You couldn't tell. These kids don't even know why the hell they call Chicago the Windy City. They ain't never been. They ain't never been to California. They ain't never. Shout out to Supreme for going to Las Vegas, bro. Shout out to teams like that.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. I appreciate every number one team that goes out, man.
Come on, bro.
That'd be crazy
bro.
too.
We don't make like some of these. Shout out to Bessemer for going to Texas this year. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
take these kids, bro, that y'all getting all. See, now I'm on my DT stuff, bro. All this money that y'all be getting for these kids to come play. I didn't know y'all was getting $1,000. I don't know if you knew that, kid. I didn't know that. I ain't know nothing about that. Whenever I coached football, when I used to coach youth ball, registration was $100 and some, And then uniform might have been separate, but we always try to keep it at like $100 and some dollars. Most you paying $300.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That's what we used to have to pay.
The most you paying
300. Yeah.
$300, and the only time it's more than that is if you first year and you got to buy some equipment. But people who already got it, and then I'm telling you, go play against sports. Play it against sports down the road. You can get shoulder pad for $25. You get a helmet for $7,500, and then you good to go, bro. Get that man. Get him some compressions. You know, the 6 compressions all the way down. You good to go. And break it up. Don't get everything at once. Get the helmet first because that's gonna be the most expensive. Then after that, you know, break it on down. Once you get that, you good for 2-3 years. Shit like that. But you feel what I'm saying? But I ain't know y'all were charging these folks $750 to go 2 hours away.
Hold on. Hey, yeah.
And then still charging them probably go to nationals. What we talking about? No, I'm done with all these local teams if y'all don't go more than 4 to 5 hours away. I'm done, bro. And
so they got national. Look, on registration alone, you got national money.
Come on, bro.
You know, but I ain't gonna get into their pockets, man. You know,
I'm just.
However, I'll say this:
outside of 4 hours.
That's crazy.
4 hours.
That's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's crazy.
And when you go to these places, take my babies to more than the damn pool. I want my kids doing more than going swimming. I'm tired of my kids going outside for 8 to 10 hours, and all my babies is doing is going to the damn swimming pool at the hotel.
That's crazy.
Come on, dog. Call up a H. I'm telling, I can't speak for a PWI because I didn't go to one. But I damn sure went to a HBCU. You can call their phone. They might not answer a few times. Now you might got to send an email. Bruh, call their damn phone. Call up the school, send some emails to the registration, to admissions, and all of that, and say, hey, bruh, we got a team. We want to come. We are a national youth football team. Hey, man, like, we was wondering if we could possibly do, you know, a tour of your school. And guess what? If they don't answer, most HBCUs is an open campus anyway. Just take them on there and walk around. Ain't nobody going to kick you off.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Take our babies to more than the damn swimming pool. That's all I'm saying. Hell, I done seen national teams go to Florida, and I'm like, hey, bro, like, so what y'all, you know, you took the kids to the beach, or, man, nah, man, business trip. Cool, I agree. Then they lose on the first day, and then they make the kids go home, or, you know, so I'm like, damn, you ain't let the kids. Ain't nobody, hell, it ain't just their fault they lost. Hell, it's your fault too. You still here.
Mm-hmm.
And you drinking. And you got a little, you feel what I'm saying? Got a little 3-5 in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Got a little 3-5. Hey. Why you get the relaxing vibe, but they gotta go. You the damn coach. You should be the first one gone.
Yeah, man. You know, and the thing, bro, like what Fanatic is saying, I know he being funny about it. But basically, man, it's time, bro. When y'all doing that, you know, y'all gotta give these kids an opportunity to see, you know, anything other than their city. Cause I remember, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It was a minute before I got out the city. When I first came to Georgia, bro, the very first time, my partner, he was at Morehouse, and he like, hey man, won't you come down here? So I come down here to Georgia, and I was supposed to stay 2 weeks. I ended up staying for 4 days. He like, bro, what? Why are you trying to go back, bro? You ain't hearing enough gunshots? I'm like, man, bro, I say, bro, it's just time, bro. I gotta go. Yeah. It was a culture shock.
Yeah.
I didn't like, bro, I wasn't used to the way that they behaved out here. Like I seen, you know, far for the college atmosphere, you know, somebody their party, it's no problem, no drama, people getting along and all that stuff. I wasn't accustomed to that. I wasn't used to it. So it was a culture shock for me. Somebody stepped on somebody's shoe. He didn't say nothing about it. I'm like, damn, like what's going on? But you know, it was a culture shock. Once I came out here, it expanded something for me.
Right.
It showed me that, oh damn, bro, it's more than life than just my hood where
Right.
I'm at. It's more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually got people out here that's doing good, and they're actually enjoying each other. So, that let me know right then and there, man. Like, okay, all right, cool. So the next time my partner asked me to apply to Georgia Tech, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta University, and Clark Atlanta responded first, so I went there first.
Mm.
But if I didn't experience that first thing or getting out
Right.
my city,
Facts.
I would have never came. So it's very important that y'all allow these kids to see what's out there. You got to. Part of being coaching is just more than just X's and O's now.
Right.
It's expanded opportunities, that comes around in football. Football teaches a lot. It teaches a lot of life lessons. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I think a lot of these coaches are doing some amazing work. You feel
Doing
what I'm
amazing
saying?
work. Shout out to the ones that's working. We never talking about them.
But let me
Talking
get to
about
the
the ones who kind of been a little lazy. That's all.
right. Let's get to the comments.
Pushing. Let's get it.
T Street says leave a weak league to go to a strong league to only play MFers in the weak league. He says these coaches these days.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of respect what he's saying, bro. If you leave a league because you don't like how they doing things or the direction they going, leave all the teams you played in that league too, bro. You've already beat them teams.
Right.
Move on, bro. Move on. Let's upgrade.
For sure. Boy says I'm gonna try to get y'all party boys coaches on here. Hey, for sure.
Come on here, bro.
Shout out to Ballhead Sports, man. He been looking out, man. And then also my guy, Ballhead Sports, is let me know that he's also inspiring to do a matchmakers for Texas. You know what I'm saying?
We need more ball head sports in the world.
Yeah, dope,
We
dope.
need more
Inspired.
people who, instead of just saying, like, shout out to PA Trenches, he always puts us on to people and teams and who we should talk to. Shout out to Ball Head Sports, people and teams. A lot of people will say we don't know, or you feel what I'm saying, but they don't try to come and educate. Shout out to DT. Shout out to Zay. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that'll tell us we don't know, but then also will educate. Shout out to them.
All right. Lou says, Coach Lou says, my dog J Force 19. So I
Can
see
you?
show Georgia Force some love tonight. Man, you
Is it
definitely
10 you?
yes, sir.
So I see lost again.
Man, so icy, bro. I hope that don't translate. That look. I know they telling me, at first, man, 707 is this and that. Now I know he want to discredit 707 all like right now all together and let you know that it doesn't mean nothing. My guy started off 3-0 and been 0 and forever since then.
I don't know, bro.
You
Shout out
know,
to it. Shout out to it. I respect it. I think that this is not synonymous of what So Icy brings to the table. But again, I'm gonna just keep saying it because I want to. I think Coach Cal need to stop losing. We can keep it. I do. I just think he needs to stop losing. And I would love for him to come and tell me it's not that big of a deal. What is 707 for to work on what the passing game and all that. But if you're constantly losing, then obviously whatever is aligned in your passing concept doesn't work. Whatever that means your secondary, your linebackers. Because what a lot of people don't understand, to me, the only thing you're missing the most important ingredient. You're missing the line, I must admit. But that's why they give you that 4-second clock, right? They give you that clock to emulate a pass rush. So you can't either stop somebody or get the ball. And 1913 means your ass can't stop nobody. You know what I'm saying? Your defense can't stop somebody. Tighten up, Coach Green. We need to stop losing.
Hey, as I told y'all, I don't really pay no attention. And I don't really factor too much into 707. But but I can say this, man. it can kill the confidence.
You kill the confidence.
It for sure can
I
do that.
appreciate that.
You know, it could definitely do that where it's like, ah, man, they keep losing. Like, man, we keep losing. Man, I don't know. Like, it creates doubt
It creates
and within, the organization, far as even though they're not in pads, but it can still create that doubt. So yeah, y'all definitely gotta keep winning. But shout out, man. Like I say, shout out to Georgia Force. That's a team that I think you and I already stated, man. That's a sleeper team.
it's a sleeper team. They can.
That's a
I
team that
want to see what they're gonna pop out with early.
for sure. And I think with that eight, that number eight, man, he's a dog. He's a dog. And I forgot that big boy. He played a running back
Mm.
position too, man. Oh my God, bro. He's the truth, bro. So I'm looking forward to see what pieces they added. Last year, they were overtime away from winning it, but you know,
Okay, Coach Thomas said Georgia Force ain't the same.
like in a bad way or a good way.
I think he said it in a bad way. One thing about Scubo, he ain't on board jive. Now you feel what I'm saying?
Ah man, hey, man, hey,
Hey,
I thought they got better from the information that I got.
okay.
PA Trenton says should have been easy from the rip. That's not on Frankfurt.
I mean, I agree. But I think what we can agree though, PA, is when the coach came on, he set the tone straight. Look, I wasn't even trying to say that I won set the game. I'm letting them know, hell, I don't have a schedule yet. I ain't took no registration. I ain't did really nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So, but you know what? We interested in playing the best. They say they the best. Make the game happen. They say they gonna be here this day. We're gonna make the game happen. I feel like it ain't like he said, you know what I'm saying? They gotta give me this. They gotta. Now he said, look, bro, we still working on the schedule. I ain't even took no registration. My kids is doing this. All right, cool. I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? But when a team is coming from somewhere like, see, a lot of teams in the South got to understand when teams are traveling, because we don't do this a lot here, so we can say it. You know what I'm saying? We don't travel a lot in the South, so I can say it. You know what I'm saying? Even them teams in Florida. Shout out to the teams in Florida. I got a lot of respect for you, but we're gonna keep it 1,000. Y'all
Yeah,
don't
yeah, that's the only reason
y'all
we
don't never go past Georgia.
for
But
sure.
when you traveling 15, 18 hours, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to do that months in advance. You can't do that in June. You can't do that in May. You know what I'm saying? Those are things you got to get in place in February and March. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm traveling so far, I got to get my money in a row, in ducks in a row.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? But a lot of times we don't understand that in Georgia because we'll never go nowhere but to Birmingham, and then we say we travel. But I'm gonna just mind my business.
Hey, Jay said, what GA team that should travel don't travel?
I'm gonna say this, Jay. Any team that don't go beyond 6 hours, any team that don't go beyond 6 hours that calls themselves national, that feels like they deserve to be in rankings.
So, all right. So, just to be clear, the 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 North Carolina Giants don't count.
I feel like they need to
The
travel.
Alabamas don't count.
I feel like Bessemer last year should have done more. That's why I said this year I respect that they're going to go to Texas. You feel what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because I personally feel like it ain't right, bruh, for us to critique a lot of these teams that we say ain't hitting on nothing. But hell, at least when they go to nationals, they really traveling across country. At
Right.
least when they go to nationals, they really on planes. Y'all niggas going to nationals and y'all only driving 6-7 hours to go to nationals.
Hey,
And
bro. See,
you ain't left your state all year for real. And telling me you went to Bama ain't leaving your state.
ain't that what you gave me flack for saying this about the Oakland Dynamites?
I gave you slack because you made it okay. You had a problem that Oakland couldn't do it, but then you was okay whenever you'll say, "Oh, Oakland can't do it," but then when everybody
No,
else,
I was saying that for the very reason you just mentioned.
no, you
Yes,
saying,
it was.
"Oh,
I said that, bro.
Oakland
They
can't
are
do it,"
hours. I said, bro, they are 3,000 miles away. They can't just pick up and drive, bro. I
but
said that.
then you want everybody else to do it. but they can't
Because
do it, so
of
it's
what
okay.
you just said.
No, what I'm saying is Oakland got to do it too.
You
Everybody got to do it.
no. That ain't what you saying, bro.
Yes,
You
I am.
saying
I'm
you're not
telling you.
okay. You're saying that well, yeah, in a way, this year that it's considered traveling only if it's 6 hours or
6 hours, bro.
right? Okay,
I'll even be nice and say 5.
okay, but what I'm saying is you're agreeing with what I
I'm
said.
agreeing with 50% of what you said
Okay,
because
well, I
I
thought
agree that
that
it's not
that's a
right.
line from you.
I agree. I even agree with you then. The Oakland Dynamites, I understand. But where me and you both disagree was he could have set this stuff in, he could have set stuff in stone before the season. Okay, maybe you ain't know he was gonna be that good. So what did we say? We said this is going to be the year of accountability. I'm gonna look at what you look, I'm gonna look at what you did this year now. Because now you can't tell me we ain't had the money. Yeah, I can understand. Hell, I ain't know my team was gonna be this good. And we
Mhm.
popped down and we was good. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we ain't got the money to just travel like that during the school year. Okay, cool. Soon as nationals was over in December, y'all should have had your asses back on the news telling everybody that we raising money. Y'all should have been in the streets
No, no,
every
no, no,
other
no. See,
weekend
that's the difference. See, you can get it for
for nationals.
for nationals. It's a difference for a regular game.
And it should be. But that's my thing, bro. But guess what? Guess what you got to do, bro? Guess what you got to do? You got to be outside every other weekend. Ain't no way, bro. I know Oakland tough, bro. I know they ain't got it like that. But hell, you sit in the street long enough, somebody will give you $5. Somebody will give you
Hey,
$10.
yeah, you definitely don't know California.
Hey, bro. Guess
Hey,
what?
bro,
Hey,
you seen me and Coach Chewy said the same thing. We was on at different times, bro. Like it's really terrible out there.
hey.
It's
Well,
a
there's a will, there's a way. Guess what? If you a
hey,
501c3, apply for grants.
yes, that applies to every state except for them, Georgia. I
I'm
mean,
speaking on Georgia too,
California.
though. That's not true because
For
I'm telling you
California.
about Georgia too. If you a 501c3, apply for grants. You could have been applying for. If you're not a 501c3, then I'm questioning your program anyway. If you a nonprofit, go apply for grants. There's a grant cycle that usually happens in December, January's, Marches, all throughout the year. You should be applying for a grant damn near every month. Apply for a grant every month.
Fair enough. But
You feel what I'm saying?
Ball Sports says West Memorial in Texas locked in with Battle and Greg. He says got field one. He says none but YNC games. He says y'all need to pull up.
I think we talked about Texas. Y'all got to send us the info, man. Send it to National Sports Chat. There's definitely some stuff we already talked about. The stuff that we gonna already have a lot to do in July, especially that early July. So I definitely want to talk about D1 Nation with them. That spring D1 Nation in Canton, because we definitely need to go ahead and hold our guy feet to the fire because he definitely said he wanted us to come to Canton.
Mm-hmm. For
Saying
sure.
so we definitely need to reach back out to Coach, man, and see what's up with that too.
Hey, Coach Lewis said he said I ain't heard nobody charge 1K for
Hey, I said same thing, Lou. But DT said, hey, bro, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of nobody not having no insurance. I ain't never heard of people not having no fields to practice on. But he's telling me that this stuff is happening, and we ain't really in tune, bro.
yeah, we was in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. But let me catch up to these. He says North Philly Blackhawks will be in Texas and Cleveland for the Seal Hospitality series. All 9 teams, right? 6U through 13.
Respect, and that's all I'm saying. Before we poo, before we say all of this, like before we ever get to a nationals, before we ever do that, we get to a nationals in December and we say this person is this champ, this person is that champ. Like, hey, dog, like we'll be mad and we'll say somebody ain't respecting our wins and we slept on. But you got a team like North Philly, they doing that much traveling. They if they go down there and put on, I'm not mad. when they get put in the rankings and during the season they don't maybe play as much because it takes a lot to take those teams from Philly. You taking these kids from Philly, you taking them to Texas, bro. These kids, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro, and y'all know out there as adults, a lot of people don't travel, bro. Some of these kids, this might be the only chance they ever get to leave their state.
For sure.
Kids may not ever leave. I know people that still from Callan Road to Decatur, Georgia, bro. I know people that ain't never been to damn Cobb County, Georgia, bro. And it's a 45-minute drive. They ain't going to the Brave Stadium because it ain't in a city no more, fool. Like I know people, they're just not going that far. So it's some people, bro, they just ain't gonna never leave. Get these kids out them neighborhoods.
PA says when you create the narrative that everyone has to come to Georgia, it makes the majority lazy and feel as entitled as a national champ. Yeah, I ain't making nobody feel entitled. I'm trying to get them. We trying to actually come to Philly this year. You know, we trying to get a team to come out there. So we travel with them. Huh?
There is no way in hell, Coach Brown. The only way that I might miss that game is because y'all having y'all tournament the same day as Battlefield in Bessemer, Alabama. But depending on what day that is, we've already talked. We gonna figure something out, man. Minutes, man. We're gonna figure something out because I definitely want to see the takedown of the great Supreme.
Ah. Mm. No, it won't happen, bro. It just won't happen, bro. Like you got a team that's just now coming together versus a team that's already been put together and as stacked as they are.
Bruh,
It
they just
probably, it
did the
probably
same
won't be
thing
close.
last year. Why?
It
Why
pro-
Supreme can do it, but nobody else can?
they gonna hurt their feelings, bro.
Why can't Supreme do it, but nobody else can do it?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's the difference because they are champions. They are champions. HOA is not.
Bro, they won champions last year when they did it.
Who they win? What they win?
Supreme won champions when they put this thing together and they went around and beat everybody at first. They won champions. So why the hell they can put it together and go beat folks, but other teams can't put it together and do the same thing?
Man, hey, Aaron, what is it? Malines. He says, we need a real youth football nationals. He says, like the Little League World Series. For sure, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree with that.
He says, so is that why Coach Cal haven't been back on National Sports Chat? Because he's been losing. According to Fanatic, yes.
Hey man.
According
I like that narrative. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, man.
Narrative. I like it.
Hey,
I kind of don't mind rolling with it. It's a funny narrative.
look, man.
Coach Kyle's a busy dude, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The season ain't in full effect yet, y'all. This ain't Coach Kyle like time he talk. I will admit that. Shout out to Coach Kyle. I'm gonna give Coach Kyle the respect to say, like, Coach Kyle does most of his talking. You feel what I'm saying? When the pads come on and when he can run that ball. You feel what I'm saying? I will say that. Like, I definitely think I would love to see more passing concepts from Coach Kyle this year. But when it comes to like some of his run concepts, especially some of his blocking scheme and his run concepts, that's what he is really good at, is creating a good run concept. So I definitely think I'm interested to see what he can do passing game. Yeah, he threw passes, but throwing passes and having a concept is different. This is why I do like Coach Kier. Shout out to Coach Kier.
Hey, PA says, so icy, more like buckets of water.
Hey man, I just want them to stop losing.
Hey, Jay says, he says, lose too much, 7 on 7. Them kids end up in another uniform by May. He said, he says, know how Atlanta parents is.
I don't know, man. I think they should stay. Again, we talked about this a little earlier. Compete.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Figure out what the problems is. Let's get better. And then that's another thing. Why every time kids lose, we gotta run to a new team? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yes.
that's
Hey,
lame, bro.
this year, stick to the process.
Get to the process. It's
Learn the grit.
April.
That's why I know T Street. Every time I mention them, you know, because they good, but Coach Lou and them kids, They stuck through it. The parents stuck through it. They literally could have given up at any moment, man. They stuck with it and still end up in, in a YNC. Although people are trying to say that, oh man, it was a gift. They didn't have enough teams. That's the only reason why they made it. No, bro, they belong. They showed you. They beat a really good what they name Lauderdale Lakes,
Yeah.
beat them. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So they showed you they were a
Like,
legit team
wow, yeah, bro. And let's keep it a stack, bro. How can we say somebody didn't belong again? If that was the case, the people that won 11U wouldn't have won 11U because the same folks that they beat said that Nationals was a joke if they let Twin City. The Georgia Eagles said Nationals is a joke if y'all let Twin City in. We didn't beat them folks this many times and they didn't lost this many times. They is a joke if you let them in. And guess what?
That's a
When
great
they got
point.
popped, you look dumb. You
That's
feel
a
what I'm
great
saying?
point.
Play
For
the
sure.
game and just keep it quiet,
For
bro.
sure.
Play the game. And then to me, also stop taking all of this. We did this and like, don't get me wrong. What you doing the season matters. What you doing preseason matters. But when you go to nationals, all that stuff is erased. It's time to get focused on nationals. All of that. Coaches trying to decide who belong and who don't belong. Shut up and drive the van. You're doing too much. Let us, let the Jonas, the Claytons, let the Craigs of the world, let those people decide who deserves and don't deserve to be in this and that. Coaches just show up and play whoever is there. That's why I love the Batmans of the world. See, y'all think I don't love, I really love the Batmans of the world. He don't care who shows up. He wouldn't give a damn if the 85 Bears showed up. That damn, if you line up in front of him, we gonna hit.
For sure. Hey, and just to make the correction, Coach Scubo said he says in a good way. He's talking about Georgia Forest, so they you know are good in a good way. Um, he's he says shout out to ATL Elite, GPE. He says they look good 7 on 7.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
as I already told y'all,
Yeah,
I don't give I don't care about no 7 on 7.
yeah, they took a loss though.
It don't
They
matter.
lost.
It's
They
the
lost
pressure is not the
though.
same.
Yeah,
You know you're not about to get hit in 7 on 7.
they have some good size though.
Bro, I don't care. I want to see them in real pads, and then my determination is going to go off of once the first ball this height. That's it. Once y'all do that, and I see some scores and all that stuff, then I will make my decision. T Street says the champ. He respond when he feel like it. Jay says, man, if that's the case, you have to hold every team in the country to that standard.
Every team that want to go national.
Man,
Oh, come on,
exactly.
5 hours. Is that too much? Let me know if that's too much. Is 5 too much? What you think?
At 5, what too much?
Do we need to go down to 4 hours? Anything outside of 4 hours? You feel what I'm saying? I said 6. It felt like 6 was too much. Okay, cool. Let's go to 5. Is 5 too much?
Man, bruh. South Carolina, where you stopping at? South Carolina?
If you're right now, right, if you're in the south side of Georgia, let's say you're in Jonesboro, Georgia, you're in Clayton County, Georgia, 5 hours will take you to Virginia. 8 hours will take you as far as Illinois. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like 5 hours can at least get y'all to Virginia. Y'all can't go to the EF Classic. You feel what I'm saying? Go and take them kids to the Virginia Beach and go to EF Classic. That ain't that long of a ride. At least get my babies out of Jekyll Island. Like get my babies out of Georgia. That's all I'm asking, y'all.
Yeah, go
You
ahead,
feel
man.
what I'm saying?
Let them see the world,
Let
Craig.
them see a little bit more.
He said we got the same point but a different premise. PA said Oakland Dynamite, OG Ducks, and Benson have already committed to the Seal Hospitality series in Nevada. Yeah, shout out to them, man. He says we meeting the OG Ducks in Vegas. Supreme. He says facts fanatic. Then he says G18 8 hours plus. Of driving to
Yeah,
Florida.
and that's my thing, bro. Like a team for Georgia, they'll drive 8 hours to go to, nationals, but they won't drive that same 8 to go to Louisiana, or they won't drive that same 8 to go play a team in St. Louis or Louisville. You feel what I'm saying? Take that same 8 hours, take my babies to St. Louis, bro. Let them see the arch. You feel what I'm saying? Drive that 8 hours to Cincinnati. Drive that 8 hours to West Virginia. You feel what I'm saying? Again, you can get to deep, you can get deep into fucking Virginia in 6 hours. Well, you can get deep into you can get early Virginia in 6 hours. Tell somebody to meet you in Roanoke, Virginia, or something. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? You 8 hours, that at least get you somewhere around Norfolk. You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
yeah, now they gotta travel for sure.
Come on, bro. It ain't that bad, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, you feel me? That's all I be saying, man. I don't be trying to make waves with my Georgia folks. The same
Hey,
thing go for my Florida folks, man.
PA says love Coach Chewy in that 12U unit. He says for 2025, but they gotta go win AYF D2. Man, I do not want them going D2 again.
Oh, they go D2. I don't even want. I'm done.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah,
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm telling you, I'm done. I'm
hey,
done. I don't want to talk about these jokers, man. Cause they didn't have
that's because everybody's scared of. That's because everybody's scared of. What? Who is it? Miami Garden Ravens, Lil Rod. That's why
uh,
everybody's scared of that young man. They're
not
getting
my
out
not
that
my
man way.
guys, not my guys from Oakland though. My guys from Oakland ain't scared of that. Don't put that on their name, bro. Like straight
Hey,
up, bro.
hey, EF man, you definitely. I definitely want you to come on here, man. Let people know about your event when you get a
Fact,
chance. We're gonna reach out to you. But
fact.
EF got a event coming up, a showcase. I believe it's in August. Can't remember the date, but I think it's like some 13 through 15 or something like that. I'm don't hold me accountable, but yeah, definitely come on because EF as people been seeing, man, his events getting bigger.
His
So
his
just
yeah.
become a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all got to support the people who out there putting in that work. Y'all got to do that. You feel me? So he said if you want to experience a great showcase, the EF classes is definitely where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check him out. He said in Supreme. Hey, EF, if if you can, bro, just let me know what your stipulations, like registration and all that stuff. So when people ask me, because I think I had a couple people ask me already, about the event, but I didn't know what to say. And I've been meaning to reach out. So just definitely let me know. But Delion
You know
said,
what I'm thinking about, bro? I just want to know, bro, what that drive is, bro.
for what?
From
For the EF
from
Classic?
From Oakland to like Nevada, bro.
Oakland to Nevada?
What that is? About 8 hours.
Hell nah.
What that is?
That's what hold on, it depends on where they at. If it's from Reno, then that's about 3.5 hours.
Okay.
But if it's Las Vegas, then you talking about 12 hours.
Okay. Because my boy, my dogs. They holding some tournaments in Las Vegas or Nevada. I don't know where in Nevada.
Yeah,
I don't really
that's a
see.
12 hour, man.
I don't think it's probably in Vegas. I'm sure it's somewhere in Nevada though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay
Jay
said,
is disrespectful, and I'm not gonna entertain Jay, bro.
Jay,
Jay
hey,
is
Joy, he
disrespectful,
said,
and I'm not gonna entertain him.
who they team at the home owners association?
I'm not entertaining you, Jay. I'm not. Not tonight. Not tonight.
He says, Coach Cal, he says, Coach Cal going to pull up.
Oh yeah, it's a matter of time, bro.
Hey man, it's something that I want to say too, man. Now I've been getting a lot of. Now let me finish reading these stuff, then I'm gonna talk about it. He says, "Half of athletes." He says, "Why y'all trolling?" Uh, he says, "Yes." Darren said, "Yeah," but he had one. Would he have came back on? Probably. Legacy merged with Gators, Prep AU, and 9U. He says, and they have two 10U teams, one going AYFD1 and the other one going AYFD2. He said Legacy, I'm not sure with the Gators, but I definitely know Legacy, a great organization.
Mm.
He says, take it from me. He says, keep losing. You gonna lose your team.
Ooh, tomatoes, tomatoes,
Hey,
tomatoes.
I don't think that's gonna apply with So Icy. I'm not sure.
Tomato. It shouldn't apply to
It
nobody. Bro.
shouldn't. I don't think it's gonna apply to them.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it
I
is.
gotta let me say a bad word. That's freaking crazy, bro.
Man.
Losing in some 7-on-7 in April, and we gonna lose the team. That's nonsense. Y'all parents is that thirsty to win that bad? I'm
Man,
not gonna even lie. Your kid probably the problem. Maybe if he was getting this, maybe when coach called cover 3 and he playing DB, maybe if his ass actually played deep third and stopped getting bombed, then maybe we'll be all right. Yell at little Johnny for getting bombed.
hey, no,
Stop
no, no,
playing
no, no, no.
with
See, a lot of times it don't even be little Johnny. It be little Johnny, mama or daddy. Hey,
I
look, it's hey, get back, hey, scoot back,
try to tell you.
all right,
No, no, no.
come
Shoot
up,
up. He done
bro.
shoot up.
That ain't what the
Shoot up.
coach wanted.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Like, come on, man, y'all gotta take it how it come, bro.
Come
I didn't,
on,
hey, bro,
bro.
I didn't literally seen parents tell a kid to do something, right? The kid did what the parents said, not what the scheme was, right? The cover was. They end up scoring on that very play, right? They scored on that very play, and guess who the parent blamed? Not himself, but he blamed the damn coach for something that he told them to do. So there's no moral, there's no morality. It just, people that think they know something and they don't. But PH Trenchard says folks spending on So Icy like Walt Disney, man.
That's crazy, man. So icy, y'all gonna be shocked, man. So icy gonna still be so icy.
Yeah, they
Coach
gonna
Tyler,
still
one of them coaches that's locked in with his kids. If it was
yeah.
somebody else, if it was Georgia Power Elite with Coach Howard for the first year, I might, think something different. Even though they did lose today to Red Breed, but we'll see.
Yeah,
But
bro.
I just want everybody this year. If you put your son on a team now, if the coach is being disrespectful or rude or not attending practice or whatever, if what y'all agreed to is not happening, cool. But if your child is losing or whatever it may be, finish the season and then decide to leave. It's April.
And do your homework. That's what you do.
Yeah, finish the season. Also, it's nothing wrong with focusing on your child's development throughout that season. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know what, the season ain't turning out how we want it to be, but we are gonna I'm gonna make sure that my child finishes the season. I'm gonna make sure that he makes his tackles, he's doing, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a way to still get the most out of a season. I don't know if y'all know this, but your child can still play high school ball if he wasn't a national champion. I don't know if y'all know this, but your child can still go Division 1, 2, 3 NAIA JUCO if they wasn't a youth national champion. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm pretty sure, ain't no statistic, but I'm pretty sure majority of the NFL players ain't never won a youth national championship. Don't tell nobody I told y'all, because apparently it's a secret. The freak is we talking about here, dog?
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Think
Hey,
about, hey, Ken, do you ever think about that, bro? How many NFL players you think won a national championship as a kid, bro?
how many?
How many you think? What's the what's the what's the
Probably a
what's
lot.
the
I mean,
percentage?
probably a lot of them for sure. But
You think what you
got a lot
thinking?
of them that didn't
50%?
either. Yeah, you got a lot of them that didn't.
You think 50% won a national championship as a kid?
Well, they didn't really have champ. Well, I'll say probably half and half. But
I think maybe 5% of them guys have won a national championship as a kid.
L to the no.
I really do, bro.
I doubt that.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Most of the top guys that we know, a lot of NFL guys that we know here, most of them didn't even play Like when them guys was coming on naming all this, these people that's in the NFL and all that, Negroes ain't play for no national championship. Now, what I
Are
will
you
say is what
including the
I'll
high
give y'all
school?
in California is y'all got not then, y'all, I mean NFL, y'all got the Bryces, y'all do a good job. The OG Ducks and all those other things, but I'm gonna speak of the OG because I know them. The OG Ducks does a great job of having that pipeline of guys that go from youth to Bosco to D1 to NFL. A lot of y'all ain't doing that.
Mm,
You're just not.
yeah.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's that large of a percentage of kids that win a national championship and go Power Five Division One. I don't even think it's that high.
Mm.
I believe it's probably way more just regular schmecular. I ain't never played. I had the big old shoulder pads and the bobbly helmet going Power Five D1 NFL. I just do, bro. I just really do. I think it's a new day and age. I think it's a new day and age, and more of them are going, but I don't think it's that much, bro.
Hey, all right, hold on. Let me finish reading this, bro, because I got something I definitely want to say. He said if Brick City, Florida has an 11U this year, would it be considered ducking if Voodoo doesn't play them again, being as though they were calling them out every week last year? Would it be considered ducking for sure?
If they are a true 11
But yeah. I mean, if they're a true 11U,
and they're actually outside and they in the cam events and all that other stuff, I do think like it ain't, again, I think Voodoo should play, which I think they will. If they are true 11U with true books as an 11U, Voodoo will play. We ain't never known Voodoo to not play. So it's hard to even associate them with ducking.
EF said you can come on. I bet just let me know. So we good. So far Tuesday, Wednesday. If you can come on, any of those times. I think tomorrow we got Speed Demon. So I would have said tomorrow. Um, he
I love
said,
EF, man. I just like I
hold
just
on, wait. He says Oakland only 7 hours from Vegas. You
shut up.
that see that that's what make me not believe Google because that's a 12-hour drive.
Hey, hold up. Not the real national sports chat doesn't lie. I be trying to tell. This is hey, bro. I'm not trying to be funny. Real NSC. We need you every single night, bro.
Hey, hey,
Real NSC.
he
I
said
need
eight
you
hour.
every night
He
because
said
the
8 hour
fake
drive,
NSC be lying, bro.
bro. It's a 12-hour drive, bro.
Hey, bro, that's
It's
crazy,
11 to 7, depending on how quick you drive. It's 11 to
bro.
12.
The real national sports chat just came with facts. See, you be coming with that. I be trying to tell you, bro. What you be saying ain't valid. See, you know what it is? You thinking about the old cars. You feel what I'm saying? You probably thinking about the old ways before they built new roads and all of that stuff. See, we ain't talking about with the horse and buggies, bruh. We talking about with real cars, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's new roads. You ain't gotta get and see you thinking about the map. See, back in the day, I know what you're saying. We used to have to print. I get you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, bro. We would have to print the directions off. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because we ain't had the phone and giving you the GPS. So I get what you're saying. Back in the day when we had to print the stuff out and be like, "Ma, it's you missed the exit." See, y'all used to miss the exit. So you know what I'm saying? You would get turned around. But now times have changed. You got a GPS now, bro. You shouldn't be missing stuff. It tell you. You got to get off in 5 miles. You got to listen, bro.
Mm. He said not as good as they was last year. I think Voodoo will play Brick City.
I
I
think
think
anybody. Yeah, I think they'll play anybody, bro.
they for sure. They for sure. They for sure. Hey, but I will say something, man. I gotta say this. Now, a lot of folks have been trying to get on me. They say I got soft. They say that I don't call it down the middle. I let Lulu teams say that they gonna do X, Y, and Z, and I ain't been calling it out,
You
right?
always do that, bro. That's you,
You've
bro.
been you've been having people come, and this is all the stuff that's being said. You've been having uh they said that I helped build Rare Breed. They said they, they
This is
said
him.
I
This is
had
him, not me. This is him. This is
uh
who I want.
no, this is what no, they said this channel.
Oh, they talking about you. They be you. They be
They
you.
said we helped build Rare Breeds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was stated that we allow him, Coach Mark, to control our show. They said this is his show now,
Love it. I love it.
right? They said that we let this man come on every day, right? As if we ain't extended the opportunity for everybody,
Single person, bro.
right? They say these things. They said that this is Coach Mark's show. And I say, first of all, if he utilizes the opportunity to come on to build, to talk and promote Rare Breed, I said that's what the channel is for, to help people promote, to help people,
They do
get
it better than y'all.
what it is that's out there. He's maximizing the opportunity. He maximizes the opportunity, right? And y'all fought in me and them and Fanatic for allowing him to do so. That's crazy to me. I don't get into nobody personal. I don't care about that. This is strictly youth football and coaches. They said when we get on, we allow this man to change the narrative. They tired of hearing about Rare Breed. I say, listen, man, the man can get on anytime and talk, right? And talk youth football all day.
Oh, that's what we talk about.
That's all we talk about.
What we talk about.
You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm gonna say is this, bro. All coaches are welcome. I ain't getting into it with none of that other stuff. I don't care. It's youth football. The man is one of the best coaches out there. I'm not gonna discredit nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I've been rocking with him, youth football for a minute. Now, all the other stuff, they know they other people can talk whatever. But me, you know what I'm saying? It's like it is what it is, bro. But let me go into these comment sections, man. You said adding, but it says so. Is that why you ain't adding me? Full day, why I ain't adding you? I wasn't looking in the comment section. Hold on, no.
It was like that Coach Mar. I want
Yeah,
you.
Coach Vartard. Dang, why you ain't adding me?
Oh yeah, this man's crazy.
No,
Hey,
that
Mark,
ain't why. Hold on.
30 minutes, Mark. I'll be off in 30 minutes
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We ain't
Yeah, I gotta
we
turn
ain't
this
too
on
long.
at 12.
Hold on. Go ahead, Fanatic.
Yeah, man. Ah, all I want this year, y'all. I just want the games to happen. Oh, my dog, Coach Tim McDaniel Shabazz in the building.
In the
I seen
building.
his name.
Yes, sir.
Coach Tim, bro. We always miss you, Coach Tim, bro. Other coaches just need to come on and talk about their teams, plain and simple, unless they asleep like me sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, Coach Tim. I be tired too, man. Luckily, I had a little spring break last week, so I got an opportunity to get a little more rest. But hey, I'm back to being tired every day, bro. I am back to being tired every day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's time, bro. It's just come talk, pop y'all stuff, say what y'all say. But Brick gonna beat. We want to see and play voodoo. I mean, I respect what Brick City say, bruh. But I gotta see, are y'all the same team if y'all not a May 1st cutoff?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of players on that team, bro. That was crazy. I said, but it may have been from last year, but I don't think they had that many players from last year, bro. I really don't. So it could have been a last year thing, but they wasn't in the uniform. They wasn't in like their uh they wasn't in their what you call it.
Yo,
Oh,
yo, yo.
what's happening?
What's good, coach?
Yo, what it do?
Not much, man. Chilling, man.
Man. So you letting these people get to you, kid?
Man, you on here, ain't you?
Barely. Barely.
Hey, bro, if I'm talking, bro, I'm not paying attention to no comments.
Man, I can't even see myself. I need hold on. I need a flashlight. See flashlight.
What he says you got the 7 ranked 10U team in the Midwest coming on this week.
Can
He
y'all
said,
see me? Can you see me?
yeah, we got you. Yep.
No.
Man,
What's going on, world?
in the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Cruising it, man. What's up, man? What's going on, world?
This man is in a jacuzzi, bro.
Hey, look, fanatic. What size you wear?
Hey, man. Let me tell you something, bro. It ain't happening, dog.
What size you wear, bro?
Don't let the pitch and catch get you too excited, bro. Calm down. You
Bro,
gotta,
what?
you got before you worry about champion. You gotta get through my dog Luke Kane, my dog Coach Jackson, my dog Montana, dog.
Hey, listen. What size do you wear? That's
Before
all I
you
need to
worry
know.
about that, you gotta get through the guys first. You gotta get through Coach Kyle
What
second.
size
Then you
you wear?
gotta go.
Madden said what?
No,
Medium?
What size you
no,
need, Ken?
no,
Oh, I'm a medium.
no. He not nothing. He not nothing.
So,
Y'all
we
gotta
doing
win
three
first
X,
Depending on what
three
you
three X and adult small, right?
ain't no damn adult small.
3X is crazy. I ain't that big
It's
yet,
a
bro.
medium, man.
I ain't that big
Adult
Go
yet.
ahead, send me
medium.
my
I ain't that
Adult
big yet.
medium. Cool.
Hey man, y'all gotta win first. No sizes, no nothing.
Hey,
Y'all gotta
listen.
win a
I
game.
don't know nothing else. I don't know. I don't know who else you've been talking to, but
We
I don't
gonna
know
see,
nothing else.
man. Hey man, July around the corner.
No, May round the corner. When you come out and see this shit in May, you gonna understand
I
everything you
can't
need to
wait to see.
understand.
I can't wait to see the spring game.
I know you can't wait to see it.
I can't
The,
wait, bro.
the
I'm gonna
world
be,
can't wait to see it.
bro. I might be there before y'all. I might help set up the field. That's how early I'm gonna be. Like I'm gonna set up the
It's
field,
just
bro.
denying you going to the Pro Hall of Fame or the whole org. I don't know, man. I don't know how them dates gonna add up. So we'll see. But man, Ken, they done let you got down. They done got you in your feelings about Mark coming on.
they ain't got nothing. You know, they just like,
They got you filtering your boy and asking for permission and man, listen, man.
asking what for permission. I don't ask for permission.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're a boss, man. You ain't gotta answer to these people.
I ain't,
Cause
but
guess
you
what?
know,
Guess
hey,
what? They still gonna tune in every night. Every night they gonna be here. Like, of course, they tired of hearing about Rap Breeze. They gotta play against us. Of course, you tired of hearing it when you gotta play this shit. The countdown keep getting closer and closer.
It's close now, bro. It's
Like,
close
why
now.
why wouldn't they feel like that?
yeah, man. They say they're gonna tune out, man.
You say who?
They're gonna tune out.
They gonna tune out.
Yeah, they say tired of hearing Coach Mark, man.
Man, listen, man, that's hate, man. They got hate in their heart.
Yeah, that's all. They just
Look,
gotta they gotta beat
they
them.
say they say you help build it, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
they say I built help build rare breed, man.
hey,
All
man,
I all I did was extended the opportunity that I give everybody else, man.
take it as a compliment, bro. That's a hell of a goddamn piece of the puzzle. Sheesh, like it's a hell of a that's a hell of a collab, man. If you want to be with anybody, you want to be with us, goddamn it.
Man, but it's cool though, man. I don't be tripping,
Nah, for
man.
sure. That's what I'm telling you. I gotta get you a shirt. I gotta get your shirt size. I'm gonna get Fanatic shirt size, and we're gonna wear all our shirts together.
No.
So look, this is what you gotta do. You gotta play on to that. When people hit you with shit like that, you gotta play on to it. All right, no doubt.
Hey,
Cause look, this is the thing though. This the exchange. All right, Rare Breeze podcast coming soon, very very soon. You got a lifetime membership, both of you.
No, I'm
Whenever,
good, bro. I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? For them younger babies though, yeah, but for y'all, I'm sorry.
Fanatic,
look,
Fanatic, Fanatic.
You know what I'm saying? For
Calm
Coach Pat
down,
team
bro.
though, hell yeah, man. He got kids on there that I really rock with. But for y'all, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro. It just ain't in me, bro. I can't.
So after we buddy you people have Fanatic, what you gonna say, bro?
But see, I just don't see it. I still don't
It's
think y'all
cool. It's
get
cool.
past.
If
I
you
don't see
blind,
y'all
that's
getting
cool.
past RDU yet.
If you blind, that's cool. That's cool.
See,
So being that you blind, like after your blind ass
hey
actually hear
man,
about,
one
look,
thing
since you ain't
about
gonna
it,
see
man,
it, after you hear about the
RDU
ad
didn't
whooping we
take
put
that
on them
game
people,
for no reason. They feel
after you
comfortable.
hear about us beating these people ass,
I'm gonna
then
beat it.
what?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be. I might be at every one of y'all games,
No,
man.
but you said you can't see it. So if you're not gonna be able to see it, we're gonna make sure you hear about it.
Bro, I'm gonna be when y'all play RDU. I'm gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they okay. They y'all might squeak away with one. When y'all play that next time, when y'all play Coach Kyle, okay. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think y'all gonna. I think my dog Luke. One thing about it, Luke Kane, he ain't gonna play. Montana ain't gonna play. If it ain't smart, they playing. That means they know something. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, bro. RDU know something that I don't know yet. I ain't talked to the guys. I ain't talked
What
to the
they
guys.
know? Shit. Tell me what they know. Cause
I don't know.
goddamn,
I ain't talked to them, but they wouldn't pop out like this and say, "Yeah, we'll play them." If they ain't know, you feel what I'm saying? They ain't had the pieces to play.
I don't think they know shit. That's just being honest. I like just keeping it a buck. I don't think they know nothing. I mean, nothing that can goddamn, bother us at all. You know what I mean?
Bro, they would never play y'all if they wasn't ready.
So look, Ken. Is this why Cal don't ran away?
man, I don't know, bro.
Kyle has not run away.
Nah.
Kyle
I mean,
is focusing on
I haven't
building
seen.
Come on,
Cincinnati.
y'all. Come on, y'all. Cal used to be on here.
Nah, Kyle ain't ran away, man. He's
Nah,
focused
man.
Cal,
on
hey,
building up
Cal
his
used to be on here.
Shit, I don't know.
Hey, now.
I can't speak to to that. I don't know. I'm
Well,
not even
who hit
sure.
you? Who hit you with these complaints, Ken?
Nah,
Let's spray them.
it wasn't Coach Cal, man.
Let's spray them.
you got some guests, man, that just they just said like, man, they wanted I guess they have interviewed to be a little exclusive, so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we'll make sure they boring that interview is not interrupted. Come on, man. We pumping life, man. We pumping life into it, man. And we don't come with bad intentions.
Yeah,
Like I'm. Come on, man. You gotta realize who you talking to, like who you messing with, and like who they listening to. It's like shit. I know what to do with it. Like that's the same thing with the age group, with all this talent that's in it. Like you gonna knock me because I know what to do with it, and you don't.
We don't know that yet, Coach. We don't know that yet. You ain't played
Alright.
none yet.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to play a game first now before we say
Hear
that you
you, bro. I hear you, bro.
feel
But
like, come on, man. We
hey,
said that
bro,
early now.
this ain't that. I ain't none of them other people. I ain't lied to you yet, Fanatic.
You haven't. You have not lied. When
That's
you
all
came,
I'm
you
saying.
ain't had no kids. You said we got 10. When you got the 20, we got 20. When you got the 22, I think you said we had 20. When I said no, they got like 25, you said no, it's 22. You know what I'm saying? Feel me?
Yeah,
So I can respect it. But
yeah, bro.
sometimes, bro, but see, even greatness can have a false sense of confidence.
Mm,
Even the
man.
greatest can believe that they're still the greatest. You feel
Hey,
me?
man. Hey, listen, man. One thing about this shit, the work I'm gonna put in, the
Mhm.
commitment I have for the guys, like it's. Have y'all been watching spring football?
I haven't.
Hey, listen, man. Like, if you're not watching spring college football right now and
Oh, you mean
understanding,
your guys? Oh, okay.
yeah, like,
Okay.
like this shit.
Absolutely. I've
But
definitely
this,
been watching some of your guys that you can
hey,
have.
man, you gotta understand. But this is a proven fact right now. This not made up. This not make believe. A lot of people can say they, developing and getting kids ready and all this shit, but man, listen, man. My freshman guys, my guys who are freshmen going into college right now, hey man, if they ain't the one, they the two. Right now.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Right now.
I
Mm.
can respect that.
We ain't talking about no baby shit. We talking about Power 4 schools. You hear me? Like, yeah. Hey man, my guys who going to high school right now, spring ball about to start.
I can
Hey,
respect
so look, I did see this in the comment section. I think the day that we had Coach Moffitt and DC on there, they say so when you hear people say that you didn't develop those kids, you inherit that talent. Then what do you say to that?
Man, just ask the kids who they played for. That's all I say to that. When you ask these kids who they played for, they gonna say they played for Red Breeds, and that show you the impact what they time with me had.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they ain't limited. They ain't limited to just playing for Red Breeds. Some of them played other places too.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said on before, when these kids get to putting ink on their body on Red Breeds and shit like that, like, come on, bro, it means something. Like, let's keep it a bean. It means something. It's impactful. Something they want to stick with them for forever.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they ain't getting that motherfucker to try to erase it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
proof in the pudding, man. Like, I don't. Sometimes you just gotta be a realist, man, and just give due diligence when it's due. Like, I mean, you're gonna have haters. Like, I live for them. I live for them guys who jump on here and try to discredit goddamn what I got going on and say, oh, you ain't developed this or you ain't developed that. Like, I live for the moments. Like, all they do is light the fire. I'm lit right now. Like, but listen, I can't wait to get home to goddamn. It's full speed now. Spring break over, vacation over. Like, shit, I fly in the morning. We practice tomorrow. First Monday practice for the group.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, like we go. We're gonna get. I'm gonna get to see them guys at least 4 times this week. Like,
Mm.
shit get dangerous. Shit, shit's gonna get dangerous, fanatic.
Hey man, like I said, man,
Man, I don't want to
you
hear
got-
nothing
you
about
gotta,
no
you
country
gotta
folks.
get through the dogs first, man. You gotta get through the RDUs of the world.
Hey, let me read these.
You gotta get through the so ices of the world.
PA says he says call a spade a spade. The man was a regular. Now he on a
That's
milk
not
carton.
true. That's not true.
Who
That's
we
not
talking about, fanatic?
true. He's talking about Coach Kyle. Even
All
last
right, that's how you know it's true. You don't have to put a
no,
name in there,
no,
and you
no.
know who he's talking about.
Last year, Coach Kyle, around a certain time of the year, didn't come on for a couple months until the season started. He goes on a little hiatus to lock in. That's not true. It's not true. That's not true. Coach Kyle did it last year too. He went on a little hiatus. He got to lock in. I ain't mad at him. He got to lock in.
So, Tim says PA Trenches. Yeah, right. Coach, what do you say? Coach Mark at G.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true, Coach Tim. It's not true, man.
Mm. Yeah, man. Uh, shoot, we weren't planning on being on too long, man.
Hey, you gotta
Hey,
realize, man, 1020 where I'm at, man.
This what?
1020 where I'm at, man.
Oh yeah.
he hour behind. That's what's
That's
Yeah.
all, man. That's all. That's all. I'm on decimal time.
up. You're gonna stay on Bessemer time. Just remember that. You're gonna be on our time for a long time, brother. At least
I
till
hear
20,
you.
2026, you'll be on your own time, though. You'll be on your own time. 11 you. That's around, you know what I'm saying? That's around your age group, 11 you. But for right now, yeah, man, you're on our time.
Hey man, anything you want to say before I go ahead?
Uh,
Coach?
for sure, man. I wanna thank you all for having me. I know it was kind of
Intro.
hard today. I know with the haters trying to tell you to ban Mark. It come with the territory, man. So don't take it too personal, man. You know, um, I've been banned from worse places, man.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This red is banned. Is crazy.
Hey, look, but you gotta look. What you gotta do is, bro, just think about it. Michael Jordan, when they banned the shoe, did the shoe sell more? Come on now, pay attention, pay attention, man. Let them hate, man. Let them hate. I promise you, they're gonna keep tuning in, and it's gonna be more and more tuning in. You know what I mean? Like, cause at the end of the day, they want to hear it. They want to know how. They want to know. They want to know the recipe to this shit. Like even Fanatic, he had a spot right now where he like, oh, I don't want to believe. Oh, he been stubborn and shit. It's cool, cause once it happens, he's gonna want to read the book too. He's gonna write the book. He gonna want his copy signed just as well. Like so, so it's all right, but it's all right to go against the odds, bro. Don't let the people scare you, kid. Like
I know they ain't
my
scaring me.
boy ain't even really talk when I'm on here tonight. Nothing, man. It's like,
Yeah.
Hey, bro, see, look, man, here y'all go, bro. I already made an announcement in the beginning.
nah, I get it. I get it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, bro. Like, you can't let the people, bro. You talking to somebody who I have to hear the haters all the time. Like I live with it. So I'm just giving you some free game on just knowing like, bro, fuck them.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's the first year you ain't gonna have to worry about haters, coach.
You
Around
say who?
around the end of July, we're gonna help you just not have to just be able to focus on football and not have to worry about no more haters, man. Because
Yeah,
what we got going on over there, man.
you don't even know.
Okay,
You don't
okay,
even have a clue.
okay.
Until you show up and go live from practice, we don't want to hear nothing bad
No, no,
about
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
Well, come to mine tomorrow.
But we
Come
we
on, you
definitely got some
invited.
stuff to pick up.
You invited.
I can go live.
This boy want to go live. This man want to go live. Wow. What's the point of going live?
I feel like why not? Why not, man? I've never used that button before, so I just want to make sure it worked. And I would love to see how it work in the sunlight. I don't got good service in Alabama, so I couldn't go live down there if I wanted. You know what I'm saying? T-Mobile funky down there.
Yeah. Don't go to Alabama. Meet me in the A, bro. Meet me in the A, bro. You hear me?
Man, I gotta go live here first.
Ain't nothing there,
Mm.
bro. Ain't nothing there, bro. That shit over.
It's respectful,
That
man.
shit over with, bro.
It's respectful.
That shit over with, bro. You gotta
Disrespectful.
know
That
that.
is crazy.
Ken, what you think? What's your honest opinion of this Bessemer shit?
I don't know until I see everybody. On paper, like I say, y'all got the team. They got the team.
Yeah.
But I gotta see. I gotta see once the first ball get hyped.
We got to
We
see you play a legitimate
yeah.
competition, which is RDU. Once we see you play RDU, we can start to make fair. We can start to make fair conversation can happen. But until we see you play some legitimate stuff, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like But my dog, Coach Lou's defense, Coach Kier's offense, they should give you some fits. You feel what I'm saying? So, that'll give us a good little determination. Even if y'all lose, that's okay. I'm not going to say that y'all can't come back from that. You feel me?
That shit don't even sound right though, Fanatic.
But it do though, bruh.
Really
It
don't.
do. It
Keep it in the
do.
thing. Really don't, bro.
That is crazy, bruh.
I mean, not just to sound like, somebody who just, I guess, what's the word? Like, unlosable or what's the word for that?
I don't know because that would
Ain't
be
been
saying
done, right?
that like ain't nobody in this age group ever lost before. The best team in the age group then lost before one time.
Yeah,
Hey, he
I
said
get it.
inviting Fanatic in for the next Spygate. Yeah.
I'm with it, Fanatic. You can come, bro.
Hey man, that's all I
Tim
ask.
says he
That's
said
all
before
I ask.
y'all go,
Invitation has been put out there.
this
So
for you, Fanatic. He said
before y'all
before
go,
y'all
y'all
go,
didn't diss the LA Rampage 13 to 14. You won some championship. You all talking about great coaches. Uh,
you mentioned, I think you meant mention.
I think I did mention them. I think I did because I think I was even saying, is it fair if I mention them for those two? You feel what I'm saying? Because what happens after those two? Feel me? Like, so the same way I like to give praise to coaches for winning older age groups, I think I like to give praise for coaches that can win a 9 or 10. You feel what I'm saying? Can you win with the younger kids and then turn around and win with older kids?
Yeah.
You know what, bro?
What if you win with all that shit?
I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. If you can win with all of that, that's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of times we start labeling people great, but they've only done it halfway. You feel what I'm saying? You've only ever won 12 and 13,
This my
but you
problem,
ain't never
though.
won 10.
This my problem with y'all though. There's some guys, bro. Y'all be praising and you know giving props to, bro. That ain't won shit, bro.
Oh man.
Like that be the part for me, bro.
Man, you know what I'm gonna say this? I'm gonna say this to this.
As a co-host, like,
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
what's up?
Nobody wants nobody to give credit to nobody.
That
It's
ain't
now
true,
it's
bro.
now
That ain't
glazing.
true. That ain't
It's
true, bro.
it's now glazing. It's
I
now
swear to you, bro. I don't feel like that, bro. Like, I honestly don't mind people getting their flowers, bro. The part that bothers me is it be so hard for them to give me mine, bro.
Okay.
Like, that's the part, bro. It's like, why is it so hard to give Mark his when it's his time? Like, why it gotta be, oh, you inherited this or that, and oh, you got the best of the best, and bruh, the best of the best want to play for me. Like, why you couldn't do it? Why they don't want to play for you? Like, why you can't handle these parents, these different attitudes, and like, why you can't, why you couldn't do that?
Right. I can see that.
Like, I don't know, I don't get it. Dude got on here and said, "Oh yeah, you like you more of a brother and you more of a friend to them and than a mentor or a coach or nigga, whatever you want to call it." Like, I'm, I'm what you not. I'm everything you not. Like, straight up, bro. Like, I just be wanting y'all to just kind of, I gotta call some of that shit out when they be on that type
Nah,
time.
I'm calling everything out because ain't nobody
Yeah,
gonna accuse me of knowing something, bro. I'm telling you, people think that I know more than what I know. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I like far as what I see. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
yeah,
so if I don't push back, it's because I don't know what to push back on.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody,
yeah.
like I said, I've criticized you. I've criticized Coach Cal. I criticized Coach Lou. I criticize everybody. Nobody is above criticism when it comes to me in this youth football. I even uh said stuff when when I was watching I think I was playing the Miami Guard Ravens. I was like, why didn't they punt or why didn't they do it? Why? So nobody is above criticism. I think people just hear what they want to hear, and that's to me
You're
that's the
right.
crazy part because I don't think no coach is perfect. And the thing about it is, if I say something about a particular coach, they pretend and act as if I never said something about another coach, and that's not even accurate. That's why I said, you know what? From now on, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. It's bad. I ain't letting up. I ain't sparing no coach. I ain't sparing nothing. That's it. 'Cause people
Yeah,
swear up and down that I'll be biased for somebody. At first it was Coach Kier and them, which is my guys, are my guys, right? Coach Lou and them, Coach Kraft and them are my guys, right? This year they're
to me,
saying it.
bro, like it's crazy because
They're saying that I am now. Oh, I'm pro
Red
X.
Breeds.
I'm pro Red Breed,
Hey, but look though, like that's a damn good bet.
bro. But that's the thing. Ain't nobody gonna ever accuse me for being biased.
That's crazy.
That's the one thing. That's the
Yeah.
problem that I have. Like people are saying that I'm literally pro rare breeds or whatever, and it's like, yes, bro. I've been rocking with the organization. Like I've been.
See, I guess it's the setup though for the show because you got Fanatic who is die hard,
Winning,
gonna go down with
winning.
them, gonna go down with them when it's time. Yeah, like he die hard Alabama. So with that being said, they want you to choose your side. That's all.
Mm.
That's all. I get it. I get it. And me as a co-host, I already picked Red Breed. So it's
You
like,
biased. You biased. You
you know,
biased.
I'm biased. I'm
You
definitely biased.
biased. I ain't biased.
What
I
we
ain't
doing,
biased to
y'all?
champions. They,
The kid
A
who?
boogie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boogie.
shout out to
Boogie.
Boogie, man. I just seen Boogie in North Carolina at C1N. He going to William Amos. He doing good. Big swole motherfucker now, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Boogie. CJ, appreciate that. But nah, man. See, that's the thing, bro. I've been nice. I think the whole show. What show was it? They like, man, Ken got soft. Ken being nice. Ken being this. Ken being that. I said, okay.
I think you care too much,
Oh,
Ken. What the
no,
fuck
I
they
don't
say,
care. But
Ken?
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like my audience. our audience and the people that support it, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of say in what goes on. And a lot of the times it ain't stemming from trying to control it. It's just they expect me to hold people to a certain standard, which I've always done. You feel what I'm saying? And I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because if that's the purpose
Right.
of them supporting the channel, it's like I can go to him, he's gonna keep it solid no matter what, who it is. I gotta stick to that principle.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So look, how about this? This is what I learned. This is what I learned about the viewers in the audience, right? Being something that's been a brand that's pretty much watched and viewed a lot, right,
Mm,
bro? You're gonna have more haters show up to pray that you lose than supporters show up cheering on that you win. But at the end of the day, they both gonna pay the same at the gate.
mm.
So, and the same with your viewers. Just because your viewer a hater, it still count as a viewer. Just because your subscriber a hater, it still counts as a subscriber. It count the same whether it's a pro or a con. Like, so appreciate both sides of it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Oh,
At the end of the day, they all watched. Straight up. All that cap ass shit, oh, we ain't gonna watch. How they gonna know if I came on or not?
hey, hey, man, this dude is funny as hell. But man, yeah,
Just, hey, bro, I'm just keeping it a beam, man. And look, just to utilize the platform the right way, man, it's something amazingly huge that's loading right now for you all to make sure you watching every day. Like something you've never seen before. It's not your typical documentary. It's not your typical live stream. It's a combination of all of it on every level of rare breeds, from youth level to high school level to college level. You're gonna get an inside look at these guys. You're not gonna have to ask, what's this kid doing, or what. You're gonna be able to see and tune
that's
in to watch it. Like that shit is
that's
loaded
dope.
right now. All right, this has been an amazing weekend. The right investors are part of it. They locked in. Battle on board. Um, there's some sports agencies on board. Like, bro, like it's a major, major, major move about to kick off, man. And what I love about it is, them defending champs who coming to nine, my 10-year-old group, even the baby groups, all of them get the benefit from the work and the footprints that the guys before them done left. So they get to be Googleable on this
Mm,
youth level at this point. You know what I mean? Like, so be watching those guys IGs turn to verified IG accounts and all that, man. Like we're gonna show you why. We're gonna show you why Rare Breeze is Rare Breeze. Inside look in the spring ball, into the camps, into the whole cabane. So so stay tuned, be ready. You know, like my Buff Fanatics say, they mad because I know how to utilize a platform and
Or
they
that's all,
don't,
man.
bro.
That's all.
That's
Uh,
it, bro.
they can do the same thing. Come on, right now.
Look, I couldn't wait to get on here and look, I couldn't wait to be on Panama and be in Panama and get on here and chop it up with y'all and you know what I mean? Like coming out the jacuzzi, not sitting on my patio. Like, man, come on, man. Get down and lay down, man. Simple, man.
No, with it.
It's
Get
simple,
down
man.
with it just yet, man. Can't get down.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. I ain't tripping, fanatic. I got your side. 3X.
Fanatic ain't he said I ain't wearing nothing but Bessemer.
Come on, man. I don't even.
Fanatic ain't got a Bessemer shirt. If Fanatic got a Bessemer shirt, I'll put it on.
Okay.
Go,
Hey
go
man,
grab it right now.
man.
Go grab
What
it.
do I?
Go grab it. If
You, you
you can
just
grab a
got on
Bessemer
here
shirt right
talking
now, put
about
it
we
on.
don't need to prove nothing, and then you told me to go prove nothing.
I just said, no, this a mano y mano
No,
type thing
listen,
because I know you don't
listen.
have a shirt. You don't have a shirt, bro. You don't have a shirt. You really not a
See,
fan, bro.
you're right. I'm
You
not
really
a
not a
fan.
fan, bro.
I'm damn near on the coaching staff, man. I'm a part of
You
the
not, bro.
process.
Not
I'm
if
a
you don't
part
have a
of the
shirt, bro.
organization.
They gave.
You feel what I'm saying? You said I'm not a fan. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a fan of So Icy. I'm a fan of what they got going on at So Icy, bro. Shout out to Coach. I'm a fan of Legacy U. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Legacy Ducks. I'm a fan of, you feel what I'm saying, the Wahomas. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Woj. Shout out to Coach Josh. This is family. This is family. Come on, man. It's different over here, man.
Hey, but look, man. Hey, I gotta go ahead and attend to
Get that
you know
business.
the situation, man. So
I appreciate
definitely, man. Definitely. Like I say, man, y'all wanted that old me back, y'all got him.
See
So
y'all
from now
tomorrow.
on, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, but appreciate you definitely tapping in, Coach Mark. Fanatic, anything you gotta say before you go, bro?
See y'all tomorrow. Let's get it.
All right, bet. All right, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I was supposed to have Speed Demon on here, 10U tomorrow. Just waiting on a response. They responded already. Just waiting on them to confirm, tomorrow at 9:30 or whatever. So make sure y'all tap in, man. Y'all be easy, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow.